community because it's been gentrified, and initially we came together in response to the police murders that's been happening. But as we started talking, we started seeing more and more of our brothers and sisters sleeping in the park down here, so we started a food program last year. We feed everyone on Sundays at 3 o'clock, still doing it. And one Sunday we noticed we were short on bread, so two of our sisters walked down to this store, and as they was walking up, they saw one of the elder roster brothers that's back in the parking lot being chased out of the store. So, and then the Korean merchant actually had a stick going after the brother. So they called us, we came down, we talked to some people, and sort of like the brother said, what had happened, he bought a beer, asked them for a bag, they charged 10 cents for the bag, but because he only had a nickel, it started an argument. But while he's arguing with the woman at the counter, the security ran and got a stick, chased him out the store. A third brother tried to intervene. That brother ended up getting hit in the arm. So we were actually at another store before this. We're at a store over on Vermont and Imperial called Liquorland. It's like growing on 80-some days over there. So we decided this one is in need for economic sanction also. But the community, a lot of folks, like the brother said, has gone in there, has similar experiences. So for the most part, it's been a lot of support. But now we're up to about 10 stores. Because for some reason, it seems like everywhere we go, they want to show, you know, it's time to deal with this issue. So the mayor has stepped in, LAPD has tried to step in, different people. But what we found was back in '92, after the LA rebellion, a lot of misleaders were paid off to basically come back and tell us, well, you know, everything's okay. Just go back and allow these people to come back, have these businesses, and continue to patronize them. But the issue was not dealt with. So right now we're pushing to really resolve this issue. We appreciate, like I said, the community's been supporting by not going there. A few people still go there, but you know, some after 50 days they'll stop going, some after 55 days they'll stop. But for the most part, we have had a lot of support. I'll let Kevin pick up there.
How y'all doing this evening? My name is Kevin Wharton Price. I'm also with the African Town Coalition. And so, you know, this has been a real major challenge. One of the things that the African Town Coalition is about fighting gentrification. And as Billion was saying, you know, we actually ran into our first liquor store over there, actually by the universe, I guess, you know. And so the brother was in there, he was buying something, one of the brothers in the coalition, and the owner came out and called one of the people outside a nigger. And so he was witness to that, and so this is how everything got started. So gentrification is one of the main things that we're fighting. We know that the liquor store thing here is a part of that process because, you know, the people who want to gentrify these neighborhoods, they already have these liquor stores in place. Matter of fact, there are 9 liquor stores for every 2 miles in South Central. And that has been decreased, but still 9 for every 2 miles is still too much. You know, so our job basically is, you know, if they're going to do business in our community, then we need some social equity. You know, we need some social equity, we need some reinvestment back into the community. You know, a lot of these businesses, they have these strip malls, and they have all these businesses in there, and you won't find any black businesses because they block black, you know, business people out, and they give it to the Mexicans and themselves, basically. You know, you might have a few scattered here and there. You know, so our mission basically is fighting on behalf of black people. Africa Town, I just want to share something with you. Leimert Park, we're renamed Leimert Park Africa Town. So if you be hearing the term Africa Town, that means Leimert Park. If you hear the term Kamathi Park, y'all familiar with Didon Kamathi? Mm-hmm. Anybody? Okay. So he was a major activist. He started Freedom Now. Billion right here, he's been a part of that, you know, that project for a long time, since the beginning. And so, you know, we have pushed for those 2 terms. Kamathi Park is the green area. Leimert Park is Africa Town. You know, so, you know, we plan to keep the pressure up. Like he was saying, we have the Korean American Federation. We have some negotiations with the city, the state legislature. And so we pushing hard. We've gone to jail. They've used their Gestapo tactics on us and so forth. And so, you know, I mean, when you see us out there, I appreciate Chris, you know, giving us a shout out and giving us an opportunity because we need the black family to support us.
Blocking us on social media.
Yeah, they blocking us on social media, especially his accounts. You know, I don't know why they don't just mess with my accounts. You know what I'm saying? But I can say no, he's like, you know, the tip of the spear in the video area. So yeah, they've taken down a number of his accounts. You know, so we might need you to just keep the mission going on Facebook. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We have a group called the Africa Town Group. You know, you can come there. We encourage you to come there. You know, become a member, and that way you see everything that's going on. And you have an opportunity to give your input, and you have an opportunity to come out and support us as well. We have a YouTube channel, Africa Town Coalition. You can come there, get a subscription. We have a lot of our videos out. And matter of fact, one of the areas, Alex Alonso from StreetGangs.com, he did a major piece on us. He's going to come back and do a part 2. But he has some really, really dynamic videos so you can really see how law enforcement attacks, you know, our right to freedom. You know, because we told them it's the First Amendment thing right here. Regardless of how y'all might feel, how the Korean consulate might feel, this is the First Amendment thing right here. We're going to fight to have our rights because, you know, hey, we built this country. Right? That's right. All right. So, thank you very much for this opportunity. And did you have anything else?
I said, thank you.
All right. Black Power.
All right, Paul.
We appreciate that, man. We'll do our best to not support that liquor store.